Here are the picks of the day for January 18th. If you prefer receiving our picks directly in your mailbox, including bonus selections, just click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. Now, let's dive into today's free NBA picks. For Game 1, between the Indiana Pacers and the Sacramento Kings, both teams are looking to bounce back from recent struggles. The Pacers faced tough losses on the road against the Denver Nuggets and the Utah Jazz in their last 2 games. Meanwhile, the Kings are dealing with 3 consecutive defeats. Notably, the Pacers will be without Pascal Siakam, and Tyrese Haliburton is sidelined due to injury. These absences could impact the Pacers' performance, making them shorthanded for this game. Despite the Kings' recent struggles, this presents them with an opportunity to capitalize on the Pacers' situation. Normally, the Pacers boast an impressive offensive record, averaging 125.6 points per game, making them the best in offensive efficiency. However, their defense has been a weak point, ranking near the bottom of the NBA by allowing 124 points per game. The initial spread for this game favors the Kings at -7.5 points. Considering the Pacers' defensive challenges and the absence of key players, the Kings have a good chance of covering this spread. However, it's worth noting that predicting a win by exactly 7.5 points might be a stretch. To make a more conservative bet, teasing the spread down a bit could be a smart move. So, while the Kings have a favorable opportunity against the shorthanded Pacers, it might be wise to adjust the spread for a more realistic outcome. This could result in a closer game than initially predicted, making it a strategic pick for game number 1. Before we move on to our next selection, join us on our journey to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as we're bringing you 4 to 5 exciting videos every week. Without further ado, let's get into the next pick. For Game 2, between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies, the Timberwolves seem to have a solid advantage. Here's the breakdown. The Timberwolves are doing well lately, with a 3-game winning streak, including a recent win against the Detroit Pistons. One key strength is their defense, which is the best in the NBA when it comes to preventing opponents from making shots. On the other hand, the Grizzlies, despite having a good defensive rating, struggle on the offensive end, ranking 29th in offensive rating. They also face challenges due to injuries, which might affect their performance. Looking at the Timberwolves' home record, it's impressive at 16-2 this season. This suggests they play exceptionally well on their home turf, and tonight's game is in their home court. In the head-to-head matchups, the Timberwolves have been consistently successful against the Grizzlies, winning 4 out of the last 5 encounters. This historical success adds another layer to their advantage. Considering all these factors, strong defense, recent winning streak, impressive home record, and historical success against the Grizzlies, it seems like the Timberwolves are in a prime position to win and cover the spread tonight. And then for Game 3, between the Utah Jazz and the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Jazz seem to have the upper hand. Lately, their offense has been on fire, showing a remarkable improvement. Look at their track record over the past 2 weeks, a solid 7-1, pointing to positive momentum. Here's an interesting twist. The Jazz got an unexpected rest day due to a postponed game. This gives them an extra day of rest compared to the Thunder, who are playing their 4th game in 3 nights. That extra rest could be a game changer, especially with fatigue possibly setting in for the Thunder. Taking a closer look at the Jazz's recent strategic move, they shifted Chris Dunn to the starting lineup on December 16th. Since then, they've been on a winning streak with a 13-4 record both straight up and against the spread. This lineup change has made the team more balanced and effective. In the last couple of weeks, the Jazz have been outperforming expectations, boasting the best spread differential in the league. This consistent overachievement suggests they're on a hot streak. Considering all this, it might be a smart move to go with the Jazz to cover the spread, especially with a +5 advantage. So, for Game 3, my suggestion is to put your money on the Jazz to cover the spread at Jazz +5. It looks like they're in a good position to keep their positive momentum going. If you're tailing, be sure to let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you all in the next one.